So we got to Montana last night in the dark and it was pouring rain, so we just kind of hunkered down. Now it's the morning, first day of my hunt. But I didn't have summertime this year to get prepared, so two things going on this morning. One, I'm switching sights, so I got to sight that in. Two, foolishly, I accidentally only packed one thumb release. Me and Mary have both been shooting a thumb release, and it looks like she lost hers on the antelope hunt in South Dakota. So that means I don't have a thumb release, but I do have a Scott finger release. So I'm gonna reset up for this release. Really all that means is I have to retie my peep. So this is a good reason to always carry this and know how to tie a peep in the field. We're gonna tie a peep, sight in a sight, and then we're gonna go look for some antelope. Why not? There we go. There we go. I like leaving a bunch of tag ends so you can really crank on it. I'll burn these ends off, but that is a new peep sight tied in. Now we just got to get to shooting and get sighted in. In this wind, I got a strong left to right wind. A lot of times if you'll just cant your bow into the wind a little bit and you have your level bubble, just go half a bubble in this wind. It's like 10, 15 mile an hour. And not too big of a deal at 20 and 30, but when you get out 70 plus, you start noticing it. So I'll go half a bubble to the left and should be dead on. Dead antelope. Ready to go hunting now if it dries out a little bit. I have a arts and crafts project. The rut is not really kicking off that great yet, as we saw with Mary's hunt. The buck decoy just wasn't cutting it. So I couldn't find an antelope decoy for a doe, but I did find a whitetail doe decoy. But I got some spray paint and we're just gonna make it kind of look like an antelope. Kind of like putting a puzzle together. Arts and crafts with Zach. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Reach way up in there. Oh, it's like gutting a deer. For anybody looking to do this at home, I recommend Rust-Oleum Satin Cinnamon. It's the only way to go for antelope brown. First afternoon we finally got out. The weather's much better. It just looks crazy because all the smoke from Canada. Do better, Canada. But right away we've already found a herd of antelope. I don't know if you can call them a herd. Definitely not a flock. A whole group of antelope. One buck in the back right. He looks pretty decent. I think I'm just gonna take a drive through some of the property, see if there's some other ones around, and just kind of pick like which one's in the best spot. I'm not super picky. I've never killed a big antelope. I've only killed one before, so not that picky, but he looks pretty good. Off to a good start. No trespassers, violators will be prosecuted. Just need to open the gate. All right, well, we spotted a pretty big goat and it's real wide open where he is. So we're doing a whole bunch of Onyx scoping, trying to figure out how to get to where he's at. He's actually on a piece of BLM, but we have permission on both sides of him. So trying to figure out how to get on the back side of where they're at. And I think we can just ride this fence and probably fine, don't you think? We're checking fence for our friend. I'm gonna hold Susie on my shoulder and just peek over and see if I can get eyes on. There's a group way over there. No way. Stock number one, fail. That's a pretty big antelope. I'm not like an antelope expert, but I can tell that he's big. He had a bunch of does. He seemed to like Suzie. The does did not. They started making that noise and took him the other way. I thought she looked pretty great compared to them, especially with her plastic trash bag tail flapping in the breeze. I think if it weren't for them, we would have killed him, so I hate them. Dude, if they'd have took a different trail, he was at 120. They'd have took a trail 40 yards closer. I should have practiced stake deploying drills. I'm glad they didn't look at us. Hope you're comfortable. We saw these antelope dip over the hill, so we tried to come around the other side. And it was a great plan. We were just about 10 minutes too late. We got pinned down right here, and I did not have the decoy ready, which I'm kind of glad, because I don't think it would have worked. But they skirted by us at 120 yards, and they went right back to the first place that we saw them today, right in the middle of the road. So we're going to watch them, see what they do. I mean, we might get one more move on them before it gets dark, but if not, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with them tomorrow.
It's 10 o'clock, everybody's eaten and gone to bed, and I've rode over here to where we hunted this evening. Tomorrow's our first morning, and we got all over that buck tonight. And I saw some other ones, but I'm pretty like, I want to kill that one. Pretty stuck on him. So I'll come to this flat that they seemed to like want to be pretty bad, and I'm just gonna throw up a blind, get in here in the dark with a decoy and sit on it. I don't think there's any point in sitting on water because there's water everywhere. So we're gonna do that for the first couple hours. If that doesn't work, we're gonna try to find them and spot and stalk. So I think right there is where the blind's gonna go. Just like that. Blind complete. Chairs, decoy, blind, everything but snacks for the morning. Now I gotta get out of here without popping a tire.
We're in the blind, first morning in Montana. Very excited. Looking for the buck that we saw last night. I don't have a name for him, but he's big and I like him. We got Suzie out there, looking all beautiful with her trash bag tail flapping in the wind. We've already seen one buck. It wasn't the buck, but he was like 700 yards away. And I mean, I'm not that picky, so we better not get close. But yeah, we're gonna hang out for a while. And if they don't show up, we're gonna go find them. Plan number one was a fail. I'm gonna say it was a fail. We saw a buck at a distance, but our herd of 11 never showed up, so I got impatient. I knew that I had Pop-Tarts in here, and I also figured it's probably time to take the fight to them. I figured being where they wanted to be with a decoy and a blind's a good idea, but I don't think water's gonna do anything for us, so I'm gonna try to put eyes on one, hopefully find one bedded that we can sneak up upon, and hope for a first day kill. First official day. We spotted our group from the truck, but they spotted the truck. So now we're on a big hike trying to get around. Hopefully we can pick them up. I find a needle in a haystack out here, but at least they're white. Smoke makes it difficult. Might be our buck from yesterday. Maybe he's just not with the does. I mean, he's straight down. 100, 150 probably. We were up on top, we saw him like straight below us. He looked like he was cutting out right, so we've backed up, circled around, and we're on the back side of that hill. We're just gonna go over the top with the decoy. Yesterday when we bumped him with the truck, they came around and followed this trail on the edge of the hill. So we're gonna hope they do the same thing, cut him off. We're just gonna go around the back side of the hill, pop up with the decoy. Right there. He's coming towards us. He's coming. That's 50. You see him? You on him? I'm on him. Dude, he's dead. Did you get him? Dude, he was 45 yards facing me, like quartered pretty hard. I just put the 40 pin up a little high on his neck. I saw blood dumping when he was running, dude. I need to get over that ridge and see if we can see him. Dude, that's him. There's his does. Whew. First morning, my first ever spot and stock antelope. Dude, I shot him at 45 right there. He's right there. Yes. Thank you, Lord. That's by far my biggest antelope. This is only the second antelope I've ever killed. By far my best. First spot and stock. That was so awesome. Like, we came over the top of a hill, I saw him, and he started coming this way, and I could tell he had does in front of him, so he made a big circle, popped up, and I saw his horns come over the hill, threw the decoy up, and he came straight to it. Look at that. Holy cow, look how much they hook back. I'm not an antelope expert, but that seems like a pretty good one. Holy cow, that was so cool. I love Montana. This is the same place me and Mary come and turkey hunt every year. Alex, thank you so much to you and your family. You've provided some awesome memories for me and Mary. And this is one more. She's gonna be so fired up. Golly. Been pretty excited to do this. 2023 Archery Antelope Validate Harvest. Validated. One down, one to go. We got an elk hunt that I booked with Land Trust, and I am super fired up to get over there and see what's going on. I've still never killed an elk, so excitement real high, way high. Thanks a lot, Montana. Love you. Well, Forrest is chasing us and the women folk are sitting outside of the camper. So they're gonna be all fired up here in just a second.
I literally thought that was you.
No, that's Susie. This is an antelope though.
Oh! Oh my god! It's so exciting! This is the first antelope I've ever seen, like up close. Congratulations! That's so exciting! I looked at the decoy and I was like, and then I was like, oh. Wow!
That's the one we got on yesterday. We found him again.
Wow! Oh, that's so cool. This is literally the first antelope I've ever got to put my hands on straight from the field. That's so cool. What was the story?
Same one from yesterday. We sat in the blind, we didn't see him. We only saw one little buck, and then took the truck around, finally found him, and then straight spot and stock with the decoy. He came straight to the decoy, shot him at 45 yards facing me.
45 yards? Where was that decoy when we were in South Dakota?
Oh, I used the buck decoy.
Really?
Yeah.
He came in to fight?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, congratulations.
Yeah. We got an elk hunt, elk tag, booked through Land Trust, but we got like 4 days till then, so now we figure out what we do.
All I know is it's going to involve some sort of fishing.
Fishing.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know much about fishing in Montana, but I guess we'll figure it out with all our free time. Montana antelope. Done.